make us necessarily more complex, more smart, more deep, and more interesting, and we need to be aware of that. However, spaces at the same time, like YouTube, are for the first time ever creating their own experiences of embodied times. So the Super Bowl is a huge experience in the United States for bringing the culture together, right? Watches the Super Bowl and people are just as excited about the ads and the halftime show. And this year, for the first time, YouTube actually did its own halftime show and took a huge amount of the network population's viewing audience toward it, which means that again we are gravitating toward these experiences about kind of this social norm and more about our own unique experiences. When President Obama gave his last State of the Union address, he was not interviewed afterward by network news anchors. This year he was interviewed by the three top YouTube celebrities. One of them was a 19-year-old from Orange County, and she has made her name in YouTube. She has over 8 million followers, and she has made her name in YouTube by making haul videos, which are basically videos where she is given access to stores, and she goes in and creates all kinds of outfits, and then she goes to her home in Orange County and puts on all these outfits and shows them and young, especially young adult women and high school and college age women watch them toward the 8 million level, and then she is the one interviewing President Obama. The reason that that's important is, again, we go back to his credibility. Again, who are we looking to get our information from? She did some great interviewing. The thing that's interesting about that, though, is that, again, the whole sense people go to get help and connection is changing, and we need to be aware of it. This is another way that that's changing. We are more and more living in a culture that tells us that our technology can tell us more about people than our own gut can. This is, at the CES, one of the most popular things this year were monitoring devices for babies. So these are monitors that babies wear that create highly anxious parents, by the way. If you look at the information on parenting right now, parents, and especially at-home parents, are at high risk for high levels of anxiety right now because they have access to so much more information, but they don't have access to using it. So they're keeping track of so much more, but it doesn't necessarily have any more advanced tools. The other thing that came out was monitoring your pets. So there were pet monitors and baby monitors at the CES that allow you to kind of talk to your child or your pet through these devices that they wear on their tummies and to kind of record everything that they do. In terms of gamification, the thing we need to know is that we are moving toward a world where there will just be connection via gaming. A lot of young adults who do internet-connected gaming, their primary source of connection and community is in those